Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're working on John's NC again. Today we are starting pulling the engine. Yep, it's that time. We're making progress. So let's jump into it. Okay, I'm gonna try and be more detailed about this than I was with my NC, just because that was my first time doing one. So now I have a little bit more of an idea. Hopefully I can give you guys more information on how to do this on yours. Starting off strong, we're gonna start draining the fluids. Starting off with coolant, and then I'll do engine probably around the same time, but let's get her. Also, we are replacing this bumper, but after doing mine, I think I would recommend removing the bumper if you're going to pull from the top, just because then you can get the engine hoist in here a little easier and you don't have to worry about damaging your bumper. I wasn't too concerned about it because long term my goal was to replace my bumper on mine. I actually might be stealing this bumper temporarily and then eventually getting an NC3 bumper, but we'll see what happens. That's enough talking. Let's get to work. Featuring my assistant. Okay, draining the oil now. Don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, to be honest with you. Okay, here we go, finally. It was very much stuck on there. Scared. Oh, a little spillage on myself, I'll be honest, but made it in here. Okay, while the fluids are draining and all is wonderful in that world, let's start taking apart the engine bay.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I want to take off as minimal as possible to pull this engine up. And looking at it from the top, I think that's doable. I think we're gonna have to take the headers off again, but I think everything on this side can stay. I already have the cooling hoses off, power steering hoses disconnected. Pulling a lot of this out just because we're not gonna be reusing this stuff with the K. So might as well get it all out, and I feel like it's gonna be simpler this way. Took the hood off. So next up, I think I'm going to pull this piece in the center so that hopefully pulling the engine, it can just go straight up in the back there. That was something I didn't know on mine, that could come out. So I think that'll make it easier to pull up, especially with all the accessories on it. So I'm hoping I don't have to remove too much because I disconnected the harness from the fuse box rather than disconnect the whole harness from the car, leave the harness on the engine, and pull it up. I did not want to pull another one of these engines up, but you know what? It is what it is. We're still working with the same situation. We're not working on a lift, we're working on jack stands, so up it goes. I also have to keep the subframe in and all the suspension bits in so that this car can be mobile, because we are taking it to a shop to get some work done, just because we don't have time to do it with traveling and whatnot. So it's going to go to a shop to get some of this work done. With that being said, it needs to be at least able to get pushed on a trailer and pushed off a trailer and pushed around the shop. So it does have to keep the subframes and everything in order to just move it. So that's why, another part of why we are not dropping everything, because then I'd have to re-put the subframes and all the suspension in, and I simply don't want to do that. So up it goes. I already have experience doing that, so oh well. Okay, have as minimal as possible disconnected from this thing. So let's see if we can pull it out. Okay, I've hooked this up as levelly as I could. I have one bolt in the back of the engine, and then it hooked up to the little hook on the front of the engine. So hopefully that'll pull it up a little straighter, and then it'll go straight up and then come out. Fingers crossed.
It's like opening a Slim Jim. You pull the bits out. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored by.
Not a sponsor.
Not yet. You never know. At Slim Jim, if you see this video. Sorry.
Sponsor me.
Sponsor John. Well, your car is almost the color of their product.
Yeah, I need a.
Sponsor this race car, Slim Jim. We could use the title sponsor.
Yeah.
How are we doing? What are we stuck on? Are we stuck?
They hope.
We are stuck on a hose. It's very frustrating. I think that's literally the only thing holding us up. Well, we could see that sliding it forward is this hose. Yeah, this hose is actually a problem. Go.
Hey, dude, respectfully.
Okay, so the engine is out of the end seat as well as the transmission. It was super easy to do, just pulled all the accessories in the front out and then disconnected the engine harness and the two engine mounts from the bottom. And that was pretty much it. Super easy, would recommend, would do it that way again. Now that I know, I wish I would have known this for my car, because I took so much off thinking I had to and I didn't. But that is a wrap on this video. I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out, and I will catch you in the next one.